Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about depression chic, how to romanticize your life when you are feeling depressed or down. So before we get started, a couple disclaimers. First of all, it's the holidays and the kids that live behind me, they are on school break and they are so cute, but right now they are running around and screaming their heads off. They're so happy to be out of school. So hopefully that's some good vibes for you guys and it's not too distracting. I just really wanted to make this video today. Second of all, I am by no means saying at all that depression is chic. I am someone who's actually diagnosed with depression. So I know that it is the furthest thing from chic. I want to say that if you are someone who really feels like you are struggling heavily with depression, please reach out for help. I'm going to put some hotline numbers down below, and you can also go to psychologytoday.com to find a licensed therapist or counselor to chat with. So here's the thing, you guys. This season for me is very difficult. The holiday time tends to be a time where a lot of people are very depressed. I've been hearing from so many of my clients and those of you guys in personal readings talking about how this is a difficult season for you as well. So if you're feeling like a little bit bah humbug this season, or you're noticing everyone out there is partying, enjoying the holidays, but you just can't quite get into the spirit, this might be a great video for you. I'm going to uncover some ways that you can romanticize your life or be able to provide yourself with some healing so that you can raise your vibration and frequency and also give space for your depression. I don't think that spiritual bypassing is a good idea at all. And a quote that I heard, which I really love and has helped me through my healing process, has been depressed simply means deep rest. So it could be that at this time, if you're feeling down, that you simply just need to allow yourself some time to rest. We are not machines. We are not robots as much as the system tries to make us to be. And we all deserve to give ourselves that time to rest. We are worthy of rest. It's okay to feel depressed. Lean into that energy, welcome it, and allow it. And that's actually going to be a little bit of the first tip for you guys. So I've got 10 ways that you can help uplift your energy or romanticize your life when you're depressed. But first, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe and ring that notification bell. That really helps me out. And if you're new here to the channel, welcome. This is Rainbow Harmony, and you guys are the Rainbow Fam. Thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Promise, and this is a great channel for if you're feeling down, if you want energy updates or free tarot readings that are all about self-empowerment, uplifting your energy. This is a great place to be if you're going through a quarter-life crisis or a midlife crisis. We are all just here hanging out together, sharing. Every single person who's part of the Rainbow Fam and the community in the comments down below is so kind, so nice. This is a place if you want to vent stuff, if you just want to feel validated. I try to read all the comments and at least heart them and comment back. I'm here for you guys as we transition into a new season. So let's get into it. So tip number 1, I call this one release and receive. You're going to start by just going straight into the depression. We don't want to spiritual bypass it. We don't just want to do gratitude and be all positive, because when you do that, you're abandoning yourself and how you truly feel. I know that there's a lot of misinformation out these days online and on TikTok and from toxic coaches who are trying to get people to completely just sublimate their whole healing process by going straight to the affirmations and ignoring how they truly feel. So I think it's important to give yourself some time to just vent and get it out how you feel. So get yourself a nice little journal or notebook or diary, and I want you to go ahead and just write down all the things you're upset about, what's making you feel depressed, your true feelings, your emotions, your sadness, your anguish, your anger, your pain, and you're just gonna get it out. Feverishly write until you cannot write anymore. Let the tears out. Another technique that you can do, which I've recommended on the channel a lot, which has really helped me, would be to write letters to all the people that you feel like have hurt you. Perhaps it's your ex or a toxic boss that you had in the past. Now, hear me out. You're not going to send these letters. These letters are for your eyes only, but you're going to write them and you're going to tell these people how you feel and get like your last word in, like what you needed to say. Because oftentimes we don't really get that closure with people and we're left ruminating and thinking, I could have said this, I could have done this. This is your chance to live that experience. Then what you're going to do is take that letter and burn it, or you can rip it up and throw it away and feel the energy just lift as you cut those cords and you receive that healing in the actual 3D. I would also suggest talking to a friend or perhaps a licensed counselor or therapist about how you feel. I'm also available. I do personal readings and also life coaching, and I do live chats. Sometimes it's just nice to be able to talk about what's on your mind, maybe have some cards pulled. For everyone, the situation is a little different, but it could help. And then once you feel like you've really got a lot released, you can move on to doing some affirmations to start reprogramming your subconscious mind to start believing in what it is you actually want to receive in your life. I have down below some affirmations I created, which is called Life Glow Up Affirmations. And it's a 30-day challenge where you do the affirmations every day, or at least you listen to part of it every day, and you will see some real improvement in your life after 30 days. There's already some people who've done this challenge and you can see their comments about how it went for them. I myself did the challenge. I did skip a couple days, but you can read about my results as well. So I have that down in the comments. And then I would also suggest gratitude. This is just some simple advice, but write out a list of gratitude every morning or every evening so that you can find some things in your life that you do feel good about. Because here's the thing, if you continuously do not feel satisfied with where you're at right now, then you will continue to manifest a life where you're not satisfied in the moment. I know that's hard to hear. That's not to say that if you're going through a depression or if you went through some trauma or you're grieving or mourning a loss that you're going to continue to manifest that. Don't be paranoid and think that if you step on a crack, you're going to break your mother's back or something. But you got to think about it. Are you continuously down and depressed and complaining and upset and sad? It's going to be important to add just a little bit of gratitude into your day. And I would suggest to start with the venting and the releasing first, and that way it'll be a little bit easier for you. My second tip for you guys is all about gut health. Now, before you change or add anything to your diet or follow any of these advice, I would highly suggest that you speak to your doctor or a licensed healthcare professional. These are just some things that have helped me. I have been on a journey with my gut health, you guys. If you go back and on my channel, you'll see it's all over my face. I was really struggling with my gut. I was puffy, I was bloated, I wasn't being as healthy as I could have been. And here are some things that really helped me. You have to realize that your gut is like a brain. Depression, there have been studies where it's been linked to gut health. So it's very, very important to get a balance there. You'll feel better, you'll get your energy back, and you'll be a lot more positive and clear a lot of brain fog. So what you can do is go on a little bit of a cleanse. I would suggest senna tea. That's going to help you move everything out, if you know what I mean. Take senna tea in the evening every night for 7 to 10 days. And then you're just going to want to make sure that you eat your fruit in the morning before 11 a.m. No sugars in the evening. You want to eat a lot of greens and vegetables and salads and whatnot for lunch. And then for dinner, maybe make yourself a nourishing soup. You can add more foods to that, of course. I'm not saying that's all you should eat, but you want to eat a little bit more light and a lot more healthy whole foods and really cut out the processed sugars and carbohydrates because that can lead to inflammation in your body. So you're going to do a little bit of a cleanse, but this isn't about starving yourself or doing anything crazy. It's not a crash diet. It's more about cleansing your body, and the senna tea will help move things out. And eating all those healthy foods will help detox your body as well. Of course, up your water intake. Drink a lot of water. Then what you're going to want to do is after you've done that, you're going to want to start adding in fermented foods because that's going to help to replenish the natural gut balance and also help, add some healthy probiotics into your diet. So you can add in sauerkraut or kefir or kombucha, and I recommend to have that on an empty stomach in the morning or just maybe in the afternoon after your food's digested for a while. I think the probiotics and that kind of stuff does better on an empty stomach. Something I really love to add, which is a bonus, is like beauty tea. Hibiscus, rose, and nettle. Those are some ingredients you want to look for because that will just help your skin glow, especially the nettle tea and the hibiscus. Some healthy snacks you can start doing instead of all the processed foods would be carrots and hummus or perhaps baked chickpeas. Pumpkin seeds are amazing because they can actually help you get rid of parasites. And seaweed is a really nice healthy snack which helps with thyroid issues. I also really like this recipe where you can actually take strawberries and you can make chocolate covered strawberries by taking some warmed up coconut oil and adding some cacao or cocoa powder, and then you can also add a little bit of stevia or maybe some honey and then mix it all together. You put it in the fridge and then you have chocolate covered strawberries, or you can just melt some dark chocolate and make chocolate covered strawberries. So those are some things that I do that I would suggest if you want to really get that cleanse and work on the gut, okay? So tip number 3, this is one that I really love, which has been helping me so much lately. I've been going to this store that's around the corner because I'm in Tulum, I'm in Mexico right now, and they have amazing incense here. Like some of the most amazing incense I have found, and I have just been lighting it multiple times a day in the evening, and these scents have been helping me so much, okay? If anybody who's from one of those scent MLMs tries to come for us in the comments, no, I will come for you. But here's what I recommend, okay? So citrus is very energizing. I used to have this like orange citrus shampoo I would use in the mornings, and I remember how it would just wake me up. So if you feel like you just can't get out of bed or you're exhausted, citrus would be great for you. Peppermint is also really energizing, and I'm not saying an essential oil is going to cure your depression, but it can actually uplift your mood a little bit. I've noticed peppermint makes me feel alivened and awake. Cinnamon is a very comforting scent. This is something if you're not able to go out and get essential oil or you can't find anything, get some cinnamon sticks and boil them in a pot on your stove, and your whole house will feel like you just baked muffins. Also, this is a trick I use for manifesting money and abundance. You can actually put a spell on it or just pray over it for abundance, or you don't even have to do anything. Just light the cinnamon. It's kind of magical. So you can get kitchen witchy with it if you want. Vanilla is very calming. It's also a luxurious scent, and it can help beat cravings. If you're trying to cut down your sugar or like go down on the sweets to work on your gut health and depression, the vanilla essential oil or vanilla can actually help you with cravings. How weird is that, right? Also, jasmine is a great one because jasmine makes you feel happy and it just brings a smile to your face. It's like a very calming, vibrant scent, if that makes sense. So those are some scents I personally have experience with and would recommend. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is get organized. When you're feeling depressed, it's likely that your room or your home will reflect that energy. So for me, a couple days ago, dealing with depression, I had stuff everywhere and I got my ass out of bed. I lit some incense and I just went to town and I cleaned and I dusted everything. I organized stuff. Everything has a go away place, and it made me feel so much better. Get rid of things in your closet that don't fit you, that don't suit you. Even if you're down to just a couple of outfits, that's okay. That sometimes will actually help you manifest the abundance to be able to get more clothes. Another thing that you can do for organization is to get yourself some planners. I recently got myself some planners, and I have been writing down like my schedule for the week, and I've also been scheduling one thing a day towards my future to keep myself on track. And the things that I plan are really simple self-care things, like to make sure that I spend some extra time brushing and flossing my teeth. I actually write down to make my bed, like little things like that. Don't overwhelm yourself by making a huge list, but schedule and plan in those little me things, and also make sure that you're staying focused on your personal goals. But just really tiny baby steps if you're feeling really down. You don't want to overwhelm yourself to get a bunch of stuff done. Also, I challenge you to start scheduling in self-care days. This has been difficult for me because I'm kind of a workaholic. I really enjoy doing all my readings and the life coaching, and I'm always staying busy, but it really does help when you're scheduling in a self-care day. I've been doing this lately, and I spend those days to just lay by the pool, do some yoga, make sure that I'm taking it easy. I drink a lot of tea. I use that time to get organized and declutter and clean and write in my planner, and it's just been so nice. So even if you're very busy, schedule in a self-care day or a self-care afternoon or evening, and I know it's going to change your life. My next tip is to get ready for yourself. Now, maybe during the pandemic, maybe this is something that you learned. It's definitely something that I learned during that time, which was it's so important to get ready for yourself. Even if you're just lounging around the home, it's so important to take good care of yourself. So for me, like what I'll do on days, especially when I'm trying to give my skin a break and I couldn't be bothered, I'll at least brush my hair and just like put it up in a claw clip or something. I will make sure that I do my skincare, and then I'll put on like a favorite lipstick or lip balm, and then I'll do my eyebrows, maybe a little bit of blush, because just a little bit of something, and when I'm walking past the mirror, I'll feel more confident about myself and I'll feel better. Even on no makeup days, something I like to do is when I walk past the mirror is just smile at myself, to start seeing myself in the mirror as confident and beautiful, and to acknowledge myself and send that love my way. Make sure that you wear things around your home that make you feel good. If you're always wearing just like horrible baggy t-shirts and oversized sweats, then you're going to feel like horrible about yourself. So make sure your clothes are comfortable. But a tip that I've used is to know what your colors are. I left down in the description and the comments below, there's a website I found that helps you figure out like what your seasonal color palette is, like if you're a soft summer or you're a deep winter or you're a true autumn or whatever. You guys will know what I mean when you take that test. And when I wear my colors, I feel so much better. And when all else fails, simply add earrings. I'm wearing my pearls today because they make me feel expensive and luxurious and confident, and sometimes just a little something to pick me up can really, really help. Get ready for yourself. My next tip for you guys on how to romanticize your life when you're feeling depressed is to have an ongoing art project. Something that you can just dabble in and be able to just move your hands and kind of let yourself go. Bonus points if you listen to an uplifting podcast or audiobook while you work. I personally really enjoy beading. I love to bead necklaces and bracelets and earrings. I can lose myself in that for hours. So what you can do is you can make yourself a nice workspace in your room or in your home and have everything organized and laid out so that it's easy for you to get into, and you can just have your painting stuff or whatever it is already laid out so it's easy for you to just sit down and get into it. I feel like a lot of you guys watching this channel are artists, but we can be so hard on ourselves and so critical, and we feel like everything that we make has to be marketable or sellable. I know a lot of you guys are working on side hustles, but you need to have a project that's just for you, that you don't really care about. My jewelry is like that. I thought for a while maybe I'll sell the jewelry or something, but now I'm just like, I don't care. I just want to do this for myself because it's just my me time, My next tip for you guys is to sing. Make a playlist of your favorite songs to sing to. Singing can help uplift your mood and also unblock your throat chakra, which will make you feel more confident. It will help you be able to speak your truth more clearly. It'll make you a better communicator and writer, and it will also help your creative energy. So singing can really, really help. So make a playlist of your favorite songs to sing to, and sing in the morning, sing in the shower, sing while you're cooking, sing while you're doing chores or making food or doing the dishes. It's something that has really, really helped me. My favorite artist to sing to is Aster Gilberto. Bonus points if you even know who that is. So the next tip on how to romanticize your life when you're feeling depressed, and we're getting to the real bread and butter here, you guys. This is my favorite tip, and that is to add a little luxury into your life. Here are some ideas I have. Something I like to do is I like to drink mineral water with some fresh lime squeezed in, and then I'll drink it out of like a nice goblet or a champagne glass because it makes me feel fancy. Next, what you can do is instead of going out to eat at a fast food restaurant 3 times a week or just grabbing a sandwich because you're lazy, meal prep and save on your groceries instead, and then take yourself out to a nice, beautiful restaurant once or twice a month. You know, that's so much better than just treating yourself like crap and going to these kind of gross restaurants. You guys have no idea what's going on in the back of those restaurants. You know, I hate to say it, but you know, it might be time to cut out the Chipotle and the Taco Bell and the McDonald's, all of that. Wouldn't you rather feel nice about yourself and go out and get some quality food once a month? So that's just something I've done. Next, dress yourself up and take yourself out to coffee. You know, that's a little inexpensive date. Take yourself out on a date, wear your nicest dress, do your hair, wear your nicest outfit, and take yourself out to coffee and read a book. You know, try a new spot. You can even do this, take yourself to the park. Sometimes it's just nice to have something to dress up for or feel fancy for, and that is a way to romanticize your life when you're just feeling a little bit down. You can also light candles in the evening when you're relaxing and unwinding. Maybe you're sitting in your bed and you're scrolling through TikTok, but you can light your incense and you can light your candles and make a vibe out of it. You can also light candles with dinner. Just a little bit of mood lighting and you'll be surprised how much more dreamy and romantic your life will feel. Another tip I have for you is to do beauty appointments. I know this takes a lot of investment and budgeting, but once again, you can simply maybe just try to make this a priority whenever you can, even if it's once or twice a year. Maybe get yourself a massage or get your eyebrows done, try microblading. I got my lips actually microbladed. You can't tell, but I got them like blush tattooed. That changed my life. I'm always like loving to get my nails done or get a massage. Little things like that just really pick me up and make me feel special. You can also thrift like really cute little trinkets, and you can take some items that you already have and maybe stack some magazines and some books to make a cute little display on your nightstand or on your vanity or on your dresser or in your bathroom shelf. And this way you have like all these cute little things that you feel thankful for around you, and you can kind of change up the vibe and the mood. Sleep in satin pajamas or in vintage nightgowns. These things can also be thrifted or ordered from eBay or something like that. You can, make your nighttime and what you're wearing around the house really cute and exquisite. You can also take yourself to the library or to a museum or to a historic place in your town or even to a botanical garden. These are things that can uplift your spirit and make your life feel a little bit more romantic. My next tip for you guys is the glue that has been holding me together lately, and that is sound healing. Now, if you have the luxury of being able to get a personal sound healing from a local sound healer, I mean, that's incredibly amazing. Perhaps you can check and see if there are any yoga studios that are offering sound healing near you, but I listen to crystal bowls or Tibetan bowls every single day. I'm going to drop the channel that I use on YouTube below. It's incredible, and the person actually sells crystal bowls and stuff too if you want to get your own, but I love to listen to this crystal bowls and the sound healing frequencies while I'm showering or in the morning or before I go to bed, because this will actually help you to raise your frequency and your vibration. And I really attribute this sound healing to what helps me be a powerful manifester, because I really do believe that it's aligning my chakras. Now, you have to do the work. You can't just simply listen to crystal bowls and then stay stuck in a funk forever, but I think it helps. I really do think it helps. I've noticed a clear difference in my life since I've really been regularly doing this sound healing, so I highly, highly suggest it. Now, the last tip is about connecting with your body. Sweat. Go to a sauna or get yourself sweating. Work out. Do some HIIT workouts. I've been doing Chloe Ting. Maybe some of you guys noticed that I've had a bit of a weight loss journey over the past year or so, and I attribute that to a lot of these tips I'm letting you guys know here, but also because I've been doing Chloe Ting workouts 5 or 6 days a week. And so HIIT workouts or some yoga, get yourself sweating multiple times a week. It will help you sweat out those toxins and detox, and it will help you to remove trauma that you have stored in your muscles. So get your stretch on, get your yoga on, stretch and breathe through the stress and the pain that your body has been carrying. Make sure that you're getting enough moonlight. If you can somehow access the moon, I know it's hard for people who are in the city, but get yourself some moonlight. Make sure you're getting your sunlight. And when was the last time that you've had dirt in between your toes or sand in between your toes? So get your feet in the dirt or in the grass or in the sand. Take a hike. Get your nature time, reconnect with nature and reconnect with your body, and that is going to help you uplift your mood and romanticize your life. Now, I have a bonus tip for you guys, and this is just something personal that I want to share with you, but something that really helps me romanticize my life and lift my mood is doing a photo shoot. I have been doing this since I was a teenager. I literally do not care what people think. I will probably still be doing this when I'm 75 and when I'm 100, but at least once a month I like to dress up or just, a lot of times I'm just throwing together whatever I can find in my closet. Even if I'm wearing the same outfit, it's whatever. I'll do my hair, my makeup, and I will just go find a bush or as my backdrop, or I'll go find, go to the beach or to nature or find a white wall somewhere. And I'll wait until the lighting is really great, until it's golden hour, maybe it's sunset. And I'll just ask my partner or my friend or whoever I'm with to take some photos of me. And of course, I've had a lot of practice, but you can experiment and know your angles. One tip I will give you guys is that your photographer, make sure that they squat down on the ground and that they take your photo from waist level or below. A lot of times photographers or your friends that they don't know, they will stand up and they will take the picture like at the wrong angle. So that's a tip to get a good picture. Experiment with cropping, and I like to use Visco. I'll drop the information for that below too, to put like different color filters on my pictures. And it's just really nice. Like, you can follow me on Instagram. I share a lot of my photos there. It's just something that makes me feel so good. And it's nice to celebrate your goddess energy and to celebrate this body that you're in. So I hope that this video resonated with you guys. What tip do you feel like helped you the most? Is there anything on this list that you've already done? Is there anything that you would add to this video? It's not fun to be depressed at all, but I do believe that by following some of these tips and just being present with yourself, that you can uplift your mood a little bit. I hope that you guys are feeling better through this season. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.